Hello to my Leos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Leos. Let's get right into it. Happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. Hopefully you all had a great day on today as we're closing out a cycle. Moon moving from Gemini into Cancer. So as we're winding down, closing out a cycle, let's get into what that looks like. Let's see. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. All right. You can go to my website to find out any other information. queenamunra.com. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's set the tone. It's time to flourish. That's right. Time to flourish. So hopefully everybody is intentionally getting some rest. Like just kind of processing this cycle. We had a buck moon, also known as a harvest moon. So hopefully you learn some things about yourself this cycle. But yeah, it's time to flourish. So get your rest. All right, these cards came out. Let's spell on top of this. All right, so 9 of Swords here. 6 of Swords and 2 of Swords. So you have some things in common with someone, right? Somebody has awakened some nightmares in you, right? You've been hearing some things that you have in common, with someone, right? So now you're trying to connect the dots in terms of loved ones. And remember, Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury is retrograde in Leo. Neptune and Saturn are retrograde in Aries, and Chiron is about to go retrograde in Aries. All this information, if you're new to my channel, is on TikTok and it's also on YouTube Shorts. Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine. And I did see the comments that you all put in my, under previous videos, and I was using a microphone, which the way they advertised it was like really a nice microphone, but if y'all couldn't hear it, then I guess it wasn't so nice. So anyway, hopefully you all can hear me just fine now. So thumbs up if you can, thumbs down if you cannot. Let me know. So yeah, so let's get into it. So yeah, time to flourish. Somebody is going to, you're seeing just how much you have in common with people, right? Just all over the world, you just have in common with people. That's why you hear people say, especially when you're listening to readings, take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But it's really encouraging a lot of people to vibrate high, to vibrate higher. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. All of these cards right here connect you with zodiac signs. Like for instance, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 6 and 2 is 8, obviously. But connects us also with Gemini. Doesn't mean that you're talking about a Gemini, right? But if you happen to know a Gemini that caused you nightmares, you may think somebody's talking about a Gemini, right, that caused you nightmares. But not necessarily. Gemini rules 3rd house, and that's the house of communication, right? It's like early education. So it doesn't mean that it was a Gemini that caused you a nightmare. Right. It literally could have been somebody you rode the school bus with, like early education. Somebody in school could have, snatched your long ponytail. You had a long ponytail, or somebody could have kicked the back of your chair, or, kept stepping on the back of your shoes while you were walking to school or something. Could have snatched your bike out the back of your backyard or something of your home. Somebody could have just been a menace to you when you were younger. And you could hear it in a reading, right? So anyway, a lot of people have a lot of things in common. Why? Because we're human beings and it's planet Earth, right? Here's the 8 of Swords here. So this is time. A lot of people are doing the mirror work. This is the 8 of Swords here again. So when you're hearing it again, this is saying, okay, I need to do the mirror work. Right? So you're hearing it. Something sound like it's blindsiding you because somebody's coming back saying, guess what I heard? Somebody's coming back to you saying, guess what I heard, right? In your ears, like two energies coming to you, talking to you in your ear. about something from your past. Like it's like somebody's talking about you behind your back. This is gossip. Somebody's being shady towards you behind your back. This is what somebody's telling you, right? So you're doing the mirror work. So see how this is the same person here. Again, Eight of Swords connects us with Gemini, right? So it almost sounds like a ghost, right? Coming up from the past. Like you just hearing voices from the past. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I thought that person... What? So you're trying to stay focused. This is a Seven of Swords here. So you hearing stuff about something, and you're like, wait a minute. Okay. I thought something was closed out here. Wait a minute. So it's just saying it's time to flourish. Something is closed out. It's time for you to flourish. Time for you to stay focused. This is what you have in common with someone. Something is a world card. This is Saturn. Talking about Saturn return. And so you're moving on from something. Right, here's the King of Cups here. And you're keeping your vibrations high. This is where somebody is saying to you, again, this is about emotional intelligence, though. This is where somebody is saying, okay, a lot of people have a lot of things in common, and this is where somebody is staying focused. This is where someone is staying focused. You're not listening to gossip. Here's the Two of Cups here. This is really about somebody has a soulmate coming through. I mean, unless somebody could already be in your life. You could have a soulmate in your life already or coming through. Here's the Eight of Wands here. You all could be planning a trip. You and somebody could be planning a trip, going somewhere. So safe travels to somebody. But Swords is saying it's time for somebody to stay focused. Stay focused. You're free from something, right? Something is closed out. I see somebody praying and meditating, right? You were determined to do your shadow work, whoever you are. Emotionally, somebody gonna feel like they hit the jackpot because they see like emotionally somebody is already somewhere else. Like spiritually and emotionally somebody is already somewhere else here, right? So here's a Lover's card here. Yeah, I feel like somebody excuse me. Somebody maybe you could be waking up from past nightmares. Like really just like looking at your cards here, you could be feeling like you're waking up from past nightmares, just kind of trying to move on beyond something, maybe. And but I'm seeing some kind of a partnership happening here for you. Soulmate, twin flame coming through. All of this for you. So like I said, time for you to flourish. Here we have 10 of Wands here. Yeah. Until you get in your rest. Here's the Queen of Swords here. Am I relaxing? Here we have the King of Wands here. There's a Page of Wands here. Yeah. The Tower card. Yeah. So here's the Five of Wands here. So yes, a lot of conversation going on around something. A lot of conversation happening. Here's the Ace of Swords here. And the Nine of Wands here. So yeah, I feel like somebody could be thinking about flourishing, moving forward. 11:11. I am awakening. So that's what you're focusing on. Just your awakening. That's it. Connecting the dots, awakening, seeing what you have in common with people. Protecting your, creating boundaries and enforcing boundaries. Looking at your cards here. Ask Source for clarity. It's time to heal your wounded self. Open your vault door. Make room for a new blessing. Heart chakra cleanse. You have a new attitude. You have the gift of deja vu. That's remembering the future. Angel Uriel, the angel of prophecy and wisdom, is with you. Somebody could have a bitter ex. I don't know what that is, but I don't know what that means for you. But your enemy's plan backfired. Adjust your crown. You inspired them to heal. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, right? It's time to start dating again, whoever you are. You know, if you already have somebody, that doesn't apply to you, of course. So you have the gift of premonition. That's for warning. Pray for them. You have the gift of clear cognizance. That's psychic knowledge about other people. And so, like I said, you're a star. You have a, I mean, like I said, here we have, they're not happy without you, whoever this is. Yeah. Your next love interest will make you happier, whoever you are. And things are just starting to flow to you like water. That's it. Yep, Queen of Innocence. So I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. So whatever that means. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. 24, I am generous. You have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balance. Stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. So someone has a very nurturing spirit. And like I said, somebody has a partnership in business and or in love coming across your path here. So again, it is time for you to flourish. So that is what you're focusing on. That is what you are focusing on. Here's the Hangman. Let's see here. Let's see. Journaling. I see someone journaling. Somebody's going to be journaling a little bit more now. I think that's it. Let me see if there's anything else here. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so here we have the power shield, right? So someone will be working on their solar plexus chakras, which is good. Solar plexus chakra. This is what I'm seeing for you all. So that is what I have. All right. All right. See you in the next video.